rims, and everyone says that's pretty cool. Welcome back to Hardtail Riders. This is part 3 of maintenance overhaul. If you haven't checked out part 1 and part 2, it'll be in the description below once we find out how to do that. We're going to be focusing on tires, rim, and gear changes. The rumor is that the fattest tire you can put on the back of these Marlin frames is a 2.3. I'm pretty sure you can go wider than that. This is the tire I used to run. It's a 2.35 and it cleared just fine. I had no problems with it. I think even on Trek's website it says the widest you can go is 2.3. I am going to put a 2.6 on the back. I'm pretty sure it's going to clear. My front tire is the same tire. It's a 2.6. When you have a hardtail, try to go to the widest tire possible. There are plenty of benefits to running a wider tire compared to a narrow tire. 1. Better traction. 2. Lower tire pressure. 3. It can help protect your rim from roots and rocks. I'm also changing my valve stems. I went with mock-off gold. The other ones I have were black. These are 44 millimeter. The other ones I have were 80 millimeter. And you gotta make gold on black just pops. Got my new rim in. I have my old rim right here. I'm changing this one out because I hit changing out my old rim. See right here, I hit a root and it caused a big dent in it. Let's take the new rim out of the box and get it ready for the tire. The rim comes with an extra spoke, a skewer, and the adapter pieces because you can either do through axle or quick release. Close rim. Set. Oh, seal's already coming out. Love the sound of that ratchet. These rims are not tubeless ready. So you have to apply the tape on it. The front one already has it. The back one, I'm going to show you guys what to do. We're going to go ahead and take the decals off. I don't like it. Same thing as I did to the front. You can take a plastic razor blade. Now you're going to have residue all around the rim. You want to either take some lacquer thinner or alcohol. I'm going to be using lacquer thinner to get the residue off. The decals are off. It looks way better. Let's take the rubber strip out. Get yourself a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Clean the inside of the rim. Get your adapted pieces. Put them on. Actually, which one side is this going in? Yep, like that. Put your other side on here. Mount it up to the bike. This is the rim tape I use. Loved it, never had a problem with it. Try not to touch the top with your fingers. How I like to do it is start a little past the valve stem hole. And as you're doing it, add some pressure to the rim tape. A little more. more. Go a little past. I like to go about four more inches past where it needed to be. Take your scissors, cut a nice straight line. Press it down hard as you can. Looks great. That's how you tape a rim the proper way. Take your stem out of your box. Find where your hole's at. Get a little pick or something. Make a little hole. Push your valve through the tape. Just like that. Don't forget to put your rubber piece on. Then your cap. Make sure you don't over tighten it. Put your cap on it. Got both of the valves on. Got the decal on. Like to show people what I'm running. Looks good. Looks very, very good. As good as this rim is, and this is a Bucklo's rim. This rim has been the best rim I have ever bought. I've had more expensive rims. They have bent, they have broke. This rim right here, I think I only paid 150 bucks for it. The sound of the ratchet and the engagement, very, very strong rim. Anything else that has Bucklo's on it sucks, but they've done it right with their rims. So in here, you can take this off. This is where your paws are at. And they have a really thick grease. I'm going to replace the grease with Freehub oil. You want to get a little bit of solvent and try to take as much grease as you can off. Try to get as much as you can out before you apply the oil. Want to do is put a little bit of oil in here. Like that. That's way more than enough. And like this, run it all through. It's pretty thick. Put a little bit on your paws. Pick it up. Clean it off the rim. Make sure there's no more grease on it. We're gonna mount the tire. Try to get your valve stem like this. Try to mount it just like that. Why? I don't know. It's something that they say to do. That's the way I like it, nice and tight. What you want to do is you want to get your tubeless sealant and a bottle. Put the hose over the valve and squeeze in until it's all gone. Pump your tire up to 40 psi. This is the max they can go. Lock your valve up and put your valve cap on. Sealing it around, and there you go. Successful. The back is on. Now, does it fit on the back of the Marlin? Moment of truth. Does a 2.6 fit on the back of a Marlin? And yes, it does. Look at that. It does fit. I mean, the real test would be riding the bike and see if it hits. Now, I did have hitting with the factory rims, the Bond Trigger, whatever rims they were. I did have hitting on both of the chain stays. That's because the rim was flexing. When you go to a much lighter, stronger rim, you don't get flexing. See how straight it is. Yeah, look at that. All right, mission accomplished. The bike is almost complete. A 2.6 tire does fit in the back of a Marlin. The real test is going to be when I'm riding it. Right now it's set at 40 PSI. Both of them are set at 40 PSI, but I'm usually run the back about 25 PSI. So it will shrink a little bit in the back, giving me even more clearance. Tell me what you guys think down below. Do you guys think the 2.6 is going to work? Well, that's the end of the video. Please like, subscribe. Get ready for part 4. Until then, get out there and ride.